Hi y'all, it is me, Madison. I hope you're doing so well today. Today, you guys, I don't feel good. Ugh. I have been sick for about a week now, and it's not fun. I think I have acute bronchitis, and it's not cute. Ain't nothing cute about it. It's very gross. I haven't gone to the doctor yet, but all signs and symptoms of like bronchitis is what's going on here, and it's not fun. It is not fun at all. So I have been feeling like shit. I've also had a very tough week. So I'm gonna get into that later. But we're gonna make some soup today, and I haven't filmed in a really long time, and today is like the first day where I'm actually, feeling good enough to get on camera. So let's get started on making some soup. I pulled out a bunch of ingredients that I had from my fridge, so this is gonna be kind of like a lengthy cook with me video. I pulled out all of these vegetables because I really feel like I need some like healthy, hearty nutrition in my life. And I also got this yellow organic curry paste from Sprouts not too long ago, and I've been really wanting to use it. And I just feel like some yellow curry soup would just sounds phenomenal on a day like this. It's really cold. So yes. Also, if I'm like really complainy and down in this video, I'm sorry. Sometimes shit hits the fan. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. But first, we're gonna soup. We're gonna soup it up, okay? So I have all of this right here. Let's start with the base of the soup. I have a thumb-sized piece of ginger, a very generously sized piece of ginger, bigger than a thumb, I guess, but I like ginger. So we're gonna peel this and chop it up. I peel my ginger with a spoon, and you just take the edge of a spoon and you peel towards you, and the skin comes off very nicely. Some people don't peel their ginger. I don't like ginger skin on my soup. And this ginger is really good for your throat too. I've been drinking lemon ginger tea. I hate tea. I hate hot teas and blah blah blah, but I've been like forcing myself to drink it, and they actually do make you feel better. But I'm just gonna roughly chop this up, and I'm just putting it in a bowl where I've already chopped up about 4 or 5 cloves of garlic. Of course, my favorite, onion. We are going to, I think we'll use the whole onion because I love onions. So I'm okay with that. If you're not a freak about onions, just use half of the onions. All right, so onions are chopped, and we're just gonna put them off to the side in a bowl so I have more room on my cutting board. I've got a yellow and a red bell pepper. So I'm just going to use half of each of these veggies, and I'm going to julienne them, or matchstick cut them, right? Okay. Now we have some carrots. I'm going to julienne these. I'm not sure if I'm going to use both carrots, but we will see. So let me chop up these real quick. So I think 1 carrot will be enough, so we'll just use 1. I have some leftover yellow cauliflower. I made fondue a while ago, and this was just some leftover cauliflower that I needed to use up before it went bad. Y'all, I made some fondue out of cashews, rice, and potatoes. It was a recipe from Edgy Veg. Oh my god, it was so good, and I roasted some cauliflower to dip in it. It was really tasty. It was really tasty. Actually, yeah, I don't want to cut too much of the stem off. Y'all, these are just vegetables that I had in my fridge. There's no like rhyme or reason, and I don't really like know exactly how the soup is going to turn out. I'm just kind of winging it. So we'll see what happens. I have some purple potato that I have left over from when I made fondue, so we're just gonna chop this up for the soup, and I also have a sweet potato that we're gonna chop up as well. Look how pretty these are. And they're really delicious, really tasty. So let's get started on the soup. Shall we? Shall we? Okay. So I've got here some coconut oil that we're going to heat up. Oh, jeez. Some of it's firm and some of it's liquidy. So I just spilled some on my leg, which is probably good because my skin is really dry. Probably could use it. Okay. Just rub that right in there. Actually, feels really nice. So let's add in our onions. First things first. Okay, my landlord came over to test some keys, and so I stopped recording. So let's add in the paste now with the onions. And I'm using just over half the jar. I want to use the whole jar, y'all. I'm going to use the whole jar. And you know what? I keep saying that I got that at Sprouts, but I actually got it at Whole Foods. Now we're going to add in all of our garlic and ginger and let that cook up for just a minute. The reason why I didn't put it in with the onions is because I didn't want to overcook it or burn it. So we're just going to cook it up real quick right now. Okay, y'all. So here we have 2.5 cups. I might get some more because, like I said, I didn't plan on using all of the jar of the paste, but I did. So this is 2.5 cups of the Better Than Bouillon No Chicken base. This is the best vegan broth that I like to use. I think it's the best. I think it's the best tasting, and I love it for like everything. Make sure you get the no chicken base because they have a chicken base, but we don't want that. We want the no chicken base, and it's absolutely delicious. So we're gonna add that in here. Make sure my heat is high enough. So I added about 2 more cups. So there's 4.5 cups in there. We are starting to boil, so let's put in these potatoes. Yum. Okay. Reduce the heat and cover them and cook them for 5 minutes. Even though it takes longer to cook potatoes, but we're gonna be adding in the other vegetables in stages, so, you know. Okay, potatoes have been cooking for 5 minutes. Let's add in the cauliflower, carrots, and bell peppers. Okay, you guys. So let's add in the rest of the veggies. Okay, so in goes kale and mushrooms. Oh, one other thing, which I'm gonna go get right now. I'm gonna be adding in some sweetener, and this is some bee-free honey. I don't know, maybe about 1 tablespoon to 2 tablespoons. Just put that on the side so it goes down into the soup. I messed up. I thought I had 2 cans of coconut milk, but I actually only have 1, but that's okay because we are going to substitute with some cashew cream. These are just soaked cashews, maybe about 1 cup or so, and then I put them in here and then covered them entirely with almond milk and blended them up, and it's really nice and thick, and this will be a great substitute to coconut milk, promise. That'll be really tasty. So let's add in 1 can of coconut milk, and now the cashew cream. Y'all, I have these rice noodles that I've been soaking. I was debating whether or not to put them in here because I was gonna save them for some spring rolls, but I'm gonna put them in here, definitely. Okay, you guys, so I put all of the soup into a giant bowl. As you can see. And I lightly coated some tofu with some cornstarch and put it in the air fryer with some cornstarch, sesame oil, a little bit of salt and pepper, and put it into the air fryer. and slice it up and put it in there. It's been cooling off for about 10 minutes. So we'll see if she's ready. I'm trying to drink lots of water, and my regular cups are kind of small, so I'm using my Ninja thingamabob. Okay, so let's top this with some fresh cilantro and green onion. Sorry, I had to take a picture real quick. So, oh, by the way, I was dipping my tofu in some spicy barbecue sauce that I made. It's really good. It's really spicy. So I feel like this is gonna need some spice, some kick to it. So this is some chili oil that I made in a vlog. I'll show you how to make this chili oil. I'll link it right up here. Just scroll to the end of that vlog. Yeah, I think it's at the end. If you wanna see how to make that. So, like I said, this has been cooling off for 10 to 15 minutes. Let's give it a try. Ooh, yeah. Yummy. That's a lot of noodle. That's a whole lot of noodle. It's really hot. Let's try some of the soup. It's thickening up a lot. If I had known that the sauce was going to thicken up like that, I would have omitted the the noodles and made some rice. But either way, it's pretty good. It's so cold, but it's so bright out. Oh my gosh, you guys. They cut down my tree outside of my apartment, and I'm really kind of sad about it because I was right outside my window, and all of the squirrels and birds would come and hang out right outside my window, and the squirrels would just play nonstop in the trees, and I could, you know, I had something to look at. And there was a red cardinal that would come around, and blue jays, and a woodpecker. So let's put some chili oil on here. And now it's gone. And what's really sad, like, not only did the animals lose their tree house, their playground, I can see into, and neighbors can see directly into my apartment, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's like 5 houses around here, and people can see like all, it's tragic. So there's a lot more light in my apartment, but I was really sad about it. All of our neighbors were really sad about it. And then when they tore down the tree, they left sawdust all over the place. I guess because they couldn't get to my porch to clean it up, but whatever. So there's that. Ooh, this will hopefully help clear out some of my sinuses. Although like I said, I'm feeling a lot better today. Oops, shouldn't have worn white. Every morning I've been having to like get up and turn the water on really hot in the shower and just stand there and breathe in like the hot steam and just let it all out. Ooh, spicy. like to bite my noodles, but whew, they're burning my tongue. Mushroom. Here's a little bit of cauliflower. Some more cauliflower. That chili oil is spicy, huh? This is pretty good. It's pretty satisfying. It's definitely what I was looking for. I'm just trying to sweat. So what else has been going on? A lot of y'all have been asking for an update on my mom, and she's doing okay. She's starting to embrace her. It's not us, Kiki. Somebody's knocking on my neighbor's door. She's starting to like really embrace her short hair, which is really good. Although I'm pretty sure she'll never really truly love it because she misses her long hair. But, you know, she's doing okay. Her numbers look good. Last time we went to MD Anderson, like, the cancer is stabilized. It's not like out of control. But, you know, it's still there. There's no cure for the cancer. But, you know, she's fighting. You know, she has really bad neuropathy and juvenile diabetes and, you know, fibromyalgia, just you name it, poor thing. But she's a fighter, man. I don't know what I would do without her. Not only that, like, she's going through so much health-wise, and she's just always there for me. God, I love my mom so much. So she's doing okay. My dad is in the hospital right now. This is not a fun video. He's got heart disease, congestive heart failure, and I just got some noodle in my eye. He's having some really bad issues with inflammation. Like, he'll go through really bad spells of inflammation in his legs and even up to his like torso, and the doctors can't find out why. So he's going in tomorrow for a procedure to find out why, because it's like really bad. He gained like 13 pounds in like 3 days or something. The poor guy. When I went to go see him, like it had gone down tremendously, but his like feet were still really swollen. Yeah. So I felt bad for him. But he's also just trucking along. Man, they hold it together, you know? I don't know how they do it. I feel like I'd be such a mess. Poor dad. The mushrooms are really good. So I don't even want to talk about it. Like, I really don't want to talk about it. I don't even want to eat this anymore. You know, sometimes life can be very stressful and things are going wrong around you. Or not good, or bad things happen. But sometimes things really bad can happen and they come out of nowhere. And I didn't know how I was going to talk about this. But as you guys know, I have, you know, my little apartment. And I have my dog, my little chihuahua, and Kiki, and my cat Sally. And right before, the day before Thanksgiving, here comes Kiki. Hi, Kiki. The day before Thanksgiving, I had the day off, and I was watching TV, and I was standing right here, and I was facing the TV, just trying to find something to watch. And I hear behind me something shift or move or fall, and I thought it was a dish or something, and I turn around and what seems like from the sky, Sally is falling, and she fell and hit the ground, and she was shaking really bad, and her paws were like this, and she was shaking, and her eyes were wide open. Sorry. And I ran over to her and I was like, Sally, what is wrong? What's wrong? And then within a matter of seconds, it was like 10 seconds. It wasn't even 10 seconds. She just went, she like choked or something. She went, and she was gone. I don't know what happened. She just went limp in my hands. Fuck. Now my eyes, why did I do this? And I was screaming, no, no, Sally, no, no, why? What the fuck, Sally? But she was gone. It happened so fast. I took her in my arms and I just ran to my car and I took her to the vet. It's right down the road. I mean, it took me less than 2 minutes to drive there, and I said help. Took her to the back. And then they came in and they were like, we're so sorry. She's gone. I'm okay, please. I don't know. I don't want people to feel bad for me. It's just sad because she was my best friend. I loved her. They let me spend time with her. They brought her in a little bed and a blanket. Let me spend some time with her. I kept saying, I'm so sorry, Sally. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I couldn't believe I let this happen. I didn't know what that is. So she looked so peaceful. I got to rub her little paws, pet her. That's my Sally. I found her at a gas station in the rain when she was a kitten. And she's so gentle and kind and sweet and patient. She was such a sweet cat. The veterinarian thinks that she was having a seizure. And she fell off the top of the counter because she likes, even in my old house, she would always go up to the top of the cabinets, the counter, like in my old house, she would always have this one spot, so I just put a bed up there because she was always up there. And then same here, she was always going to the top of the counter above my fridge, and then she, you know, hung out on top of the fridge. Like, she just liked the highest space she could find, and she was always up there. And anyways, they think that she was having a seizure up there, and she fell and hit her head really hard because she fell out of nowhere. She just slammed right into the ground and started shaking. She's never ever fallen or slipped. She's very agile. I mean, she's a cat. So, I'm having her cremated, and they're gonna get my ashes. They're gonna give me her ashes, and I'm gonna, I don't know, I guess go to the thrift store and like find a tin or something, or like a box for her. I didn't know what to do. I was like, I didn't know if I was in such shock, you know. It just happened so fast that I just didn't know if I should get her cremated or bury her, or I just got her cremated, and they're so sweet. They sent me a card in the mail and said that they were sorry for my loss and may the good memories of Sally that Sally left you with help you through this sorrowful time. They were so sweet. I was so upset. I was so upset. I was screaming. And then they gave me this, which I haven't opened yet, but it's a paw print of hers. It comes in this little case. I don't know. I don't want to open it yet. I don't want to open it yet. Maybe when I get her ashes, but that was that. So it's been really hard, and I haven't really talked about it since it's happened. Thankfully, I had someone very special stay with me. That came into town right after it happened, and so, you know, I was able to deal with it a lot better, and he's so sweet, and it was really nice. So, yeah. And my mom helped me out a lot. And she says that because I was really upset for a couple days, and I kept blaming myself and, you know, saying I should have done better and I should have made sure she was okay, and I don't know, I guess there's really nothing you can do. I don't know if she was just starting to get sick and starting to have seizures, and I didn't know about it, or I don't know. But yeah. I've been thinking about all of the awesome things that, you know, all of how awesome she was as a cat, because she really was. And she'd always curl up next to me every night in the same position, and she wouldn't sit down and she wouldn't lay down. She'd stand right by my head and like look at me like, "Mom, get it together," until I put my hand like this, and she would circle around into a little ball until her head was like tucked into the palm of my hand, so I could pet her head, because she like only liked her head to be petted and rubbed and scratched. And she'd always sleep right here and purr. She was so lovely, and she was just so sweet. She always knew when I was coming home, always, no matter if I came home in my car or if I got a ride, or whatever time of day or night it was, she always knew when I was coming home. Even how quietly I'd walk up the stairs, tippy tiptoe, she always knew, and she was always standing there at the door. Always. Every single time. And then she would like scream me out when it was time to eat. Meow, meow. Like she doesn't have a full bowl of nuts. Like I don't feed her. What do I say? Don't act like your mama don't feed you, Sally. And she was always so patient with Kiki because Kiki's crazy. And she loved vegan mayo. If I ever left it out or like the lid off, she'd always try to get into it and eat it. She's so weird. She loved mayo just as much as her mom did. So I don't know. That's where that is. I still have her bowls on top of the fridge because I don't want to wash them. I tried, but I don't do it. I still have her like litter box chest and her food and her toys. It's so sad when you lose a pet. I could think of 5 million other people I'd rather die than a pet. It's so sad. We only have them for such a short amount of time on this earth. So get your pets, get your loved ones, and give them a big old kiss and a hug and play with them and tell them that you love them. Because you just never know what's going to happen. I'm okay. It's just upsetting. I'm okay. It's just really sad when you lose a pet like that so abruptly, you know? Like, I didn't know she was having seizures. I didn't know that. I don't know. So I'm gonna be okay. I miss her. And I love her very much. She's my Sowie. She's my Sowie Maui. So, anyways, I'm okay. Thanks for watching me sob. I guess. I don't know. I'm sure, you know, y'all have lost pets too. And I know y'all have, and I'm not the only one. But, you know, I hope I didn't come off as too much of a baby, but oh. Such a sweetheart. Okay. I'm okay. Thank you for watching. Leave a story about one of your pets in the comments below if you want. I'd love to read them. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Bye.